Tonight, on Channel 3 News, Farmer Clinky celebrates 100 years of what? We're not sure, but we'll fill you in.
International Clown Contest gone awry, but the joke's on them. Coming up.
Also, local feline saves alleged victim from whale disaster. All this and more, right now.
Thank you for tuning into Channel 3 News. I'm Simon Pellegrisi.
And I'm Jed Fernando, and you're watching the Representative Report.
Our top news story today, local farmer Abraham Clinky celebrates his 100th victory in the annual potato pluck contest. We now go to our representative on the field. Thank you for tuning into Channel 3 News. I'm standing here at the annual potato pluck competition held in the county of the division per the statehood that is down by the bayou. We at Channel 3 News are obligated under international law to inform you that according to the Wichita-Winnebago Accords of '68, this territory is under sole ownership of the Native American natives of America. I'm joined by expert tater farmer Abraham Clinky, who, just a few moments ago, plucked the winning potato and claimed victory in his 100th consecutive Spud Championship. Clinky, can you give your viewers some details on your triumphant success?
Well, I've been plucking these potatoes for a year now, and I'll tell you, I'm gonna make some fine stew with these right here.
Clinky, what would you say your chances are of winning the prize next year?
Well, that CD was a joke.
Clinky is down! It appears that a recreational group known as the Tomato Chuckers has begun chucking tomatoes at the Potato Pluckers' Potato Pluck.
I'll get you, potato pluckers!
We'll have more coverage on this in a moment.
Thank you, Representative. In other news, an international clown contest was short-lived when an undercover saboteur fixed the results. Let's go to our representative on the field.
Thanks, Jeb. I'm Vanessa McGillicuddy reporting live from Schaffhausen, Switzerland, where once again the annual International Clown Conference, also known as the Bozo Bash, is underway. Prior to this year's celebration, the festivities have been all fun and games, but this time things have taken a turn for the worse, and the fun and games went a bit too far. I'm here with Doink and Ernie, both nationally recognized jokesters and frequent attendees of this celebration. They feel that they were wronged.
I personally believe that the chairman of the committee, Mr. Pickles, could have better appropriated security measures for the turnout of this event. As an entertainer, I feel we have been cheated out of a fair and friendly competition and instead received what I call nothing more than a farce.
Well put, Doink. Fortunately, the authorities have identified and captured the alleged perpetrator and have him in custody. He faces charges of funny business in the third degree, as well as tampering well-reputed organizations' official findings. The representative report will continue to bring you the latest updates on this developing story, but for now, these clowns remain sad. Back to you, Jeb.
In other news, local cat drags 10-year-old out of 200-foot well in an inspiring display of courage. The hero, Mr. Whiskers, carried the child 15 miles uphill in a hurricane to the concerned parents. We now take you to an exclusive interview with Whiskers himself. Mr. Whiskers will be awarded the Nobel Prize next week in Oslo, Norway, from the chairman of the Norwegian Nobel Committee in the presence of King Herod V.
A heartwarming tale, eh, Simon?
Yes, indeed. Up next, weather and sports.
And also, an interesting development in the case of Santa versus the United States. The Representative Report has been brought to you by Vegemite. Vegemite. It's a snack for 'em all. Vegemite.
What are you eating?
Vegemite, Vegemite, it's the snack for 'em all. Vegemite, Vegemite, it's the snack for 'em all. Vegemite, 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 Vegemite,
Vegemite! You're watching Jeff Fernando, Simon Pellegrisi, Santiago McDonough Ortiz, Chief Meteorologist Winston Fagerbucky, and Sports with Chad Majordans. This is the Representative Report. Thanks for sticking around.
And now, weather with Winston Fagerbucky. Winston?
Well, it's Fagerbucky here, and I got you a forecast for today. And though it might be looking grey right now, that's all about to change. It's a toasty 93 outside, but there's a cold front on the way. And when the warm air hits low pressure, there's a decent chance of rain. Well, the winds are getting stronger and the rain has turned to sleet, and the temperature is dropping now, the snow is 10 foot deep. Now the Doppler radar's picking up a hurricane down south. All the undersea volcanoes are erupting out the mouth. Well, the glaciers are moving and the earthquakes can't be stopped. Tsunamis and tornadoes, oh, it seems the pressure's dropped.
Thank you, Winston.
In other news, Santa Claus was arrested this past weekend on account of allegedly assaulting the ambassador to Cuba. He was seen in court yesterday by Judge Klinke while a victim of his crimes testified against him.
I was on my way to a flight to Cuba when I stopped at a local eatery. It was there that this man dunked my head into a pot of boiling stew.
The evidence was incriminating.
Objection! Overruled! I find you guilty!
And Judge Klinke's decision was final. Later that day, Santa was seen being escorted out of the courthouse, where he made a daring attempt to make an escape. However, an undercover agent was standing by. Santa is due to receive 80 years to life in Montgomery County Corrections Facility. Wait, who's gonna bring my Christmas presents this year? You, Simon?
No. Stick around for this week's Tree Talk, followed by sports.
We'll be right back. The representative report has been brought to you by The Little Tortilla Boy, coming soon to a theater near you.
In the city, he must fight to survive. He sold tortillas on the corner, and the mob wanted in.
I don't know who this guy is, but I want him and his tortillas dead.
He had one chance, and his chance was to fight back. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Listen to me. These are my tortillas, and I'm not going to give them up here. You have to get out of here. They're trying to kill you. Get out! Get out!
Double the action. Triple the excitement.
Get down!
More of the excitement.
Get down again!
They didn't know who he was.
Who are those men who came here and what do they want?
Listen to me. You have to keep your head down. They're trying to take my tortillas.
One man. One solution. One desire. Arnold Schwarzenegger this summer is... The Little Tortilla Boy.
You're watching Jeff Fernando, Simon Pellegrisi, Santiago McDonough Ortiz, Chief Meteorologist Winston Fagerbutton, and Sports with Chad Majordans. This is the Representative Report.
Welcome back.
And now for our special segment featuring accredited arborologist Santiago McDonough Ortiz.
It's Ortiz's Treeses with Santiago Ortiz.
That's me. Thanks for joining me for today's segment of Ortiz's Treeses. Today's specimen is known by the name Lithocarpus in the original Latin, but is more commonly referred to as the oak tree by the general public. There are approximately 600 known species of the oak tree or shrub. One interesting fact about this is...
Moving right along.
It's time for sports with Chad McSports tiptoeing in Majordans.
You're right, Simon. Sports happened when a penalty kick was called a Derek Jeter after he slam dunked a touchdown past the goalie on the green. It was nothing but net. Michael Jordan also came back to clinch on a perfect game against the Patriots, who, as we all know, are nothing but three-point cheaters. Those mother...
Get him off the set!
We apologize for the technical difficulties. Next on the docket. This just in, breaking news. Former Spud champion Abraham Klinke was pronounced dead just moments ago following a cranial injury which he sustained unexpectedly during his victory celebration held in the county of the division per the statehood that is down by the bayou. We are once again obligated under international law to inform you that according to the Wichita-Winnebago Accords of '68, this territory is on the sole ownership of the Native American natives of America. We now take you live to the scene. Simon, I'm here at the county jail where the alleged killer, known only as Bad Daddy, has been keel-hauled by the breeches. You're now seeing footage of Sergeant Clinky and his squad apprehending the criminal in his home.
Get down! Get down! Get down right now! I'm gonna hit you for this! Hands over your head! Get your hands over your head!
Here comes Bad Daddy now.
I'm not going down for this! I know people hide places! Wait till I pound my ragtag team of ruffians! I put you on my hit list! Oh.
Whoa, that's what I call an unexpected turn, eh, Simon?
Thank you for tuning into Channel 3 News. I'm Simon Pellegrisi.
And I'm Jeb Fernando, and this has been the Representative Report.